I'm Messy Boots, obviously. Hey y'all, I'm Messy Boots. If you ain't already know, now you know. First of all, I want to apologize for my absence. I've been in school, y'all, getting that degree. But of course, I got 3 topics for you guys today. Put them on the screen. And I'm not going to be going over these in any particular order, but these are what we're going to be talking about today. And again, like I said, I am so sorry for my absence. I probably am going to be slowing down on posting right now, just while I'm focusing on school. But I will never forget about y'all. You don't even have to worry about that. I would never forget about y'all. And I do post more on my TikTok if you guys want to check that out. It's always in the description. I post videos like this. They're just shorter, of course. And most of the time they go into more description. Also, I want to give a disclaimer that this is not true. This is all alleged. This is just my opinion. All this is protected by fair use. Also, if you've seen my videos before, you know I usually put clips, but I'm not doing that for this video. Only because I was short on time. I still got homework. But jumping into it. First, we got... Yeah, Charles and Netta, step to the front. Cause why they charging people $1,000? Y'all heard me right, $1,000 for a meet and greet at Steak and Shake. Steak and Shake.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no.
Don't get me wrong, I actually low-key like Steak and Shake. They burgers are good. And this particular one they going to is a black-owned business. So we support that. We love that. My thing is, $1,000? Nah, Ms. Netta. $1,000? You gotta be kidding me. Now, okay, the company paying her $1,000. I see that. But I'm not gonna pay $1,000 to have Miss Netta bring out my food and say, "Hey, your food is ready." No, I'm not doing that. I could spend my $1,000 on so many other things than sitting up here worried about Miss Netta and some Steak and Shake. And then Charles gonna be there too. But what is Charles gonna be doing? Is he gonna be serving food too? Cause I don't never really see him serving food. I only ever see him eating. So I wonder, like, what is he gonna be doing? Because I think the whole thing, the whole appeal is to have Miss Netta serve your food and say, "Hey, your lunch is ready, da 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 da." So what is Charles gonna be doing? If y'all do go to that, let me know what was Charles in there doing. And also let me know what y'all do for work, because how you got $1,000 to blow on Miss Netta? I hope that Steak and Shake is good, boy. But hey, I'm always for somebody getting a bag. And that's what they said. They said, "Why y'all hating if Miss Netta getting her bag?" And I believe it. Next, unfortunately, we gotta talk about it. We got Miss Shirley and her mama. Most importantly, her mama. That's who I'm really talking about. I'm not talking about Miss Shirley. Miss Shirley is the baby, and I don't even like calling her Miss Shirley. But her mama, yeah, step to the front. Because as y'all can see in that picture, it said OnlyFans at 4. Yes, because why does she have an OnlyFans? And yeah, OnlyFans not only used for that type of content, but it's still the idea of having an OnlyFans for a 4-year-old girl that throws me off. And then the fact that she's booking at 21 plus parties is like, what is going on in the world? But so basically, allegedly, a fan had called CPS on Miss Shirley Mama. And Miss Shirley Mama was not too pleased about that. She was very upset, very highly upset about people doing that. But you gotta be real. Like, you gotta see what other people seeing. And what other people seeing is you exploiting your child for money and views. Honestly, we're not seeing much more. At first, it was like, okay, she's having fun, she's a child, but now it's just like, it seems like you're really dragging it for the money, and it's embarrassing. I do hope the whole situation gets figured out, and I hope that family as a whole just get off social media. But I digress. Next and lastly, we're going to talk about streaming university. And honestly, I'm just going to give a recap of like some of the stuff that stood out to me at streaming university. And of course, this is not going to be everything that happened. This is not going to be everything that happened. I repeat, this is not going to be everything that happened at streaming university. I don't know how I would even know about everything that happened at streaming university. I wasn't there. I watched the streams as much as I could, and you know, certain stuff stood out to me. So I'm just going to be talking about it today in this video for y'all. And of course, always feel free to comment down below any other things that you want me to talk about. Or of course, you can email it to my email at messybootstea@gmail.com. Also, I'm starting an advice segment, guys. So if you need advice on anything in the world, just shoot me an email at messybootstea@gmail.com. And you will be featured on my new advice segment on this YouTube channel right here. And of course, you stay anonymous, so don't even worry about that. But back to the subject. So at Streaming University, we had Mr. DDG as a teacher. And to be quite frank, I ain't really see DDG causing like a lot of problems. The only part I really seen is how he threw that fucking frat party and almost got half the school expelled. Actually, I think he did get half the school expelled. But it was only 2 days, so like. And while we're on teachers, let's talk about Agent. Now, I'm not gonna lie, Agent was a really good teacher at Streaming University. He was giving like real useful, real good advice. I kid you not. If it was one teacher who class I would like tune into, it would be Agent. And he took his class on a field trip and stuff. Like that was actually really cute. And I just like Agent, like as a streamer, all in all. Also, I keep saying streamer university, streaming university. Like it don't matter. It don't matter. But now we're gonna talk about the crushes. Let's talk about Miss India Love herself. And y'all already know she was hitting on Mr. Duke Dennis. Mr. Big Duke Dennis himself, big dog, period. But from the clips that I seen, he wasn't really going for it. And it's alleged, y'all ain't hear this from me, but it is alleged that he got kids. Apparently he got kids and a baby mama, and that's why he be acting so stingy. Whole time I'm thinking he's bougie and he got certain standards. No, this man is protecting his baby mama. And I respect it. I'm not gonna lie, I respect that. But am I the only one that didn't know he had kids? Like whole time I'm out here thinking dude is single, kidless, living his best life, and he got kids. And ain't nothing wrong with having kids. But it's just like, dang, we didn't know. Like, I don't know. I just feel like that was kind of shocking to find out a little bit. But like I said, it makes sense. So lastly, we're gonna talk about the roommates. Dota and Ray was like my favorite roommate pair. Thickney and Brooklyn, they was cool too. But Dota and Ray, they was top tier. Like I don't know. I don't know if it was because both of them don't speak English or I feel like it's just their personalities. Like Dota is literally Ray but from Brazil. And low key, am I the only one that feel like Ray is Kai from Taiwan and Tota is Kai from Brazil? Like it's literally just Kai in different fonts. All in all, Streaming University was cool, and I really respect Kai for doing it. I feel like more good came out of it than bad, so like that's really good, and props to him. Maybe next time I can get in on it. I can get in on it. But no, that's all I got for you guys today. I know this is a really short video, but I just wanted to pump something out on YouTube for you guys. And like I said, I'm sorry that my posting schedule has been lacking because of school, but I'm really trying. I'm trying to get back on it. But as always, please go check out my TikTok. I do actually post on my TikTok more. So go check that out if you want to hear more of me. And don't forget to submit to my email in the description, y'all. I would love to talk to you. But yeah, that's all I got for today. And I love you guys so much. And as always, thank you for your support. Any and everything means so much to me. And I'll talk to y'all in the next one. Bye.